What is up, guys? Chris here, Bear Market Mining. Thanks again for stopping by. So today we are building yet another Warthog mining rig, this time on a budget. So Warthog mining combines CPU and GPU capabilities integrated together to spit out crypto at the end, which is what we're all after. So today we'll have a look at the parts, we'll see what it's hashing, and we'll compare it to a few other options in a similar price range, CPUs, GPUs, and I'll show you how it is still the best option for crypto mining and profitability right now. Let's go. So let's have a look at our parts, see what we're working with here. This is an MSI B450M-A Pro 2 Max. A really good, cheap motherboard, got all the BIOS settings you need, so a great grab there. We've got the Ryzen 5 5600G, the heart of the operation. Hash rate and all that really comes down to what you've got here. So we've got a stock cooler as well, low TDP on that, so a stock cooler should be fine. We've got a nice cheap SP2 56GB SSD. Our Asus TUF 1660 Ti, SATA cable, no one cares. And then we've got, I think this is DDR4, I think it's 8GB. I pulled this off another rig. So I'll give you some options at the end for cheaper RAM. This is overkill for what we need, but it cost us nothing, so we figured why not throw it into the build. Now we won't do another time lapse and talk details of actually putting this together. I've got plenty of videos on how to do that, so I'll link one of those in the cards if you're looking for more information there on how to install parts and BIOS settings and all that good stuff. But for now, we'll get this built, get it hashing, and start seeing what it's making. So for those of you who are new to building rigs and are looking for a few different tips about BIOS settings, setting up HiveOS Windows tutorials, I'll link a few different cards here and a few videos down in the description that'll go into full detail about how to set everything up properly. But next up, let's have a look at this hash rate. So this rig right here, the 5600G, has been up for about 20 minutes now, hashing at around 270 mega hash. Using 40 watts on the GPU, about 45 on the CPU. So I have undervolted this a little bit because the extra power doesn't necessarily equate to more profitability. It will equate to more yield, but definitely not more profitability. So I found the sort of sweet spot. This rig's using about 100 watts, give or take, maybe slightly over, maybe slightly under, depending on the time of day, which spits out to about 22 cents profit, which is, look, it's not going to make you a millionaire anytime soon, but in this market, it is profitable and much more profitable for the money you're investing than pretty much anything else I can find. So if we compare that to, say, a 3070, all in USD prices, around 250 bucks, 300 bucks. You can get these pretty cheap generally, but around 250 bucks is a sweet spot for 3070s in USD. Now, this is not including the motherboard power supplies or anything else, so I'm being lenient here. We're giving the 3070 a leg up, just to be fair. So you can see at the moment, this 3070 on GPU mining alone on Zealous would be making 2 cents profit. Now, this isn't completely accurate. I have entered my own numbers into the GPU calculators, and it works out for me about 6 cents profit. Now, this is, of course, at my electric rate of 13 cents USD. Now, everyone's rate is going to be different, so profit will be up and down. But this comparison is still equal across the board depending on your electric rate. So you'll get a gist of it. So just comparing the 3070 for 250 USD making 6 cents to Warthog for the same price making 22 cents, nearly 4 times the amount of profit. And the 5600G in the CPU world, you're losing money. Now you can mine VerisHash directly, not through NiceHash, and you'll make about 5 cents or so. From what I've found. Always do your own testing because the numbers on hashrate.no are not exactly accurate all the time. That's why these calculators over on the left here are really good. You can't see them, they're off the screen, but believe me, they're there. So not even close if you ask me when you're comparing them. Now, there are people mining other things like Salad, Salad.io, which is just complete garbage. So if you want to mine that, you might be able to make a little bit more potentially and get paid out in gaming cards or gift vouchers. But I'm after the crypto, so that's what we're going to stick to for now. Now, even if you were to compare both of them, say you were making 5 cents off the CPU mining it directly, another 6 cents, that brings you to 11. You're still half as profitable now. If you were looking just to sell this straight away and swap it to Bitcoin, or looking to hold, I believe there'll definitely be better price appreciation in, or more room to grow in Warthog, I guess, because it is such a low market cap when you're comparing it to, to VerisHash and to Zell. But as always, do your own research. You can make that gamble. I'm just trying to show you the numbers as of this point. So a pretty nice little rig. Now I've gone the other end of the spectrum here in another video, so you might want to check that out if you're interested in profitability as well. The 7950X and a 3090. You can see we've got a range of them here. But that's what we're looking at for this little budget Warthog mining rig. Now I haven't done the payback periods like we normally would. You can figure that out yourself depending on what you're spending. Now, one of the things I want to mention, the beauty of Warthog mining is that you can be profitable on such a broad range of hardware. If you're using anything that you would attempt to game on, and get any sort of decent frame rate, you're going to be profitable on Warthog. Now, I can't say the same for other cryptos like Zealous, like Salad.io, whatever the fuck it is. But that's what makes this great. You can pick up a budget rig and still be making profit, as we saw 4 times as much profit as Zealous, which is the current most profitable GPU mining coin that's known. Now, there's probably something that's going to come that a bunch of other people are already mining that we don't know about, but we can't see into the future, so we just go off what we know at the moment. So that'll wrap it up today, guys. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want any more information on mining Warthog, make sure you jump in the Discord. Link will be down in the description, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.